Hi everybody, welcome to lesson 3 of writing the opening scenes of Moana. You'll notice I've moved to the sofa because my leg died sitting on the floor, so apologies if you can see my double chin. Bit too much Easter eggs. I'm sitting on my bum while we're in lockdown, but hopefully this will all be over soon and I can go out into the sun and do some exercise for a change. Anyway, let's get on with the lesson. So, as with the other lessons, you might want to start off by rewatching the clip from the start of Moana. You don't have to do that, but that's optional and it is still on the Class Dojo page, and there's the link if you want to type it in. Today, we're going to be writing about the section of the story where the beasts try to steal Moana's power, Te-Fiti's power. So, the first day we were writing about Te-Fiti emerging from the ocean. Yesterday, we were writing a setting description of the islands Te-Fiti created, and today we're going to be writing about this section of the story. Yet again, I would like you to pause the video before you begin, and what I would like you to do is to start off by getting a double page spread and making it look like this. You've got an inspiration page on the left with 3 sections and a blank page on the right for your writing. Today we're going to be using ing openers to begin sentences with action. So you might want to write down the Walt as well. Now, if you remember when we've been looking at ing openers in the past, and we've done this a million different times by now, an ing opener starts with a verb that ends in ing. So an ing word right at the start of the sentence. I'm going to start off with paragraph 1, and I want us to think of some synonyms for the word plotting. So we've got the monsters who are plotting. A plot is an evil plan. So what I've done is I've just went onto Google and I've put in synonyms for plotting, and it's come up with these. Now you'll notice that none of them have ing at the end, so it's my job to add ing. So I've magpied some of these. I've got scheming, conspiring, conniving, concocting, conceiving. Your task is to either magpie mine or write your own. Pause the video and get a few examples down on your inspirations page. Now we've done that, we're going to move on to paragraph 2. And we're going to think about how the monsters travel. So, again, we're going to focus on ing words. The first time we just did the ing word. This time it was to add an adverbial to say how they are travelling, where they are travelling. Okay? So, give you some pictures for ideas. I've got a picture of a raft, a picture of a parasail, a picture of someone climbing, a picture of a person riding a giant bird. So remember, it's make-believe, it's fiction. We can be as adventurous as we want. Could be that they use magic to do it. So these are the ideas I come up with. I got sailing across the ocean, comma, parasailing through the sky, comma, flying upon their minion's back, comma, so a minion is someone who works for someone evil, venturing across the wasteland, comma, climbing over mountains and hilltops, comma. Now we need that comma because we're going to use it as an opener. So we need the comma to screw it into position. I want you to pause the video, magpie some of my ideas or create your own. How do the monsters travel to get to Te-Fiti? Pause the video now. Okay, move on to paragraph 3. So, what I've done is I've given you loads of different ing words, but I want us to expand upon that, and I want us to think about why the monsters might fail. What do they do that make them fail? The only person who manages to succeed in stealing the heart is Maui, as we know from the story. So why do these monsters fail? So, I'm going to magpie some of these words, these ing words, and I'm going to add to them to show why they fail. Let's have a look at my ideas. I've got trying their best to succeed, fading away with their power, forfeiting their claim to the heart. So forfeiting means giving up, squandering their power on evil. Squandering means wasting, battling the great spirits. So all of those are ideas of why they may fail. What you can do is magpie another of the ing words and add on to that. Okay, so pause the video now, come up with some ideas. Fill up your inspirations page as much as possible so you've got more ideas to work with. Okay. Now we've got those ideas, what we're going to do is we're going to do our writing. So just like every other time, I'm going to show you some bits in black and some bits in colour. Anything that's in black you are free to copy if you wish. But you can change. I would advise you try and change it. What you do have to change though are the coloured bits, and that's why we've got the inspirations page. Now what I want you to be really careful of, especially because we're using openers today, is the punctuation. Make sure you are copying my punctuation. Make sure you've got those commas after the ink openers. Let's start with paragraph 1. Plotting to steal Te power, comma. Many beasts from all four corners of the earth embarked on their villainous journey, full stop. What you'll notice as well is in this paragraph I've used an apostrophe in Te. That's because it's a possessive. An apostrophe shows someone possesses something and it belongs to Te, the heart. So what I want you to do now is pause the video, and you've only got to change one word in there. Off you go. Okay, let's go on to paragraph 2. So, this is my idea of what I've written. Sailing across the sea, comma, they neared Te. Rubbing their hands together in glee, they planned their foul pursuit. So, you'll notice here, what I've done is, I've got a bit mixed up with my colours there. I should have done the first bit in green as well. Basically, I've used 2 ink openers there. Now, one of them I've used to do with travel, but I've also used my imagination to come up and infer what the villains will be doing. So, in my example of the story, what I thought is that they will be rubbing their hands together in glue to infer that they're up to mischief, they're up to no good. What could you say that you're doing? If you are struggling, just use another of the travel ink openers. Off you go. Okay, let's go on to paragraph 3. Battling the great spirits, comma, almost all of them failed in their evil mission, full stop. So today we've got a really short piece of writing, because it's not the main part of the story. It's a key event, but it's not the biggest, most important part of the story. So, in a moment, you're going to pause the video, you're going to write paragraph 3, then I want you to take a photo and send me all 3 paragraphs to get those 5 dodos onto your account. Well done for learning with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow for another lesson. Bye bye!